game count? What do you want to do to the chat? What do you want to mix in the? Because we're doing a tournament right now, Cal. It's a pickaxe only tournament. What's the rules? Pickaxe only, Chris. You can only carry heals, net impulses. What else? Jetpacks. No weapons. No shield guards, or what do they call them? The Captain American guard. No guards. No weapons. Basically nothing that does damage. Where it's solos. Solos on NA West. How do you get the FNCS pickup? It's coming out tonight. Yes, tonight. You know how there's an update tonight? The update starts at 4 in the morning, which is 1 for us. I think the update should be up at 5 in the morning. Yeah, 4 to 5 in the morning. It should be up. If you guys gonna be on the shop.
Bro, can you stop yapping?
Okay, what if I do it next game? Because this is a pickaxe only. Next game, I'll let you pick the rules for the next game. Fritz, I don't think it's 1,200. I think it's only 800 for the pickaxe. That's what everybody's saying. That's 800, right?
Start it.
Yeah, it's gonna be 800, Alien. It's gonna be 800. The pickaxe is gonna be 800 V-Bucks. That's the reason why we're doing a lot of giveaways. I'm not really gonna give Guff a thing. I gotta give my babe. I gotta buy myself. Dude, I gotta buy a lot of pickaxes, bro. Pickaxes are gonna be flying left and right, bro.
The time who had just moved from OCE. Everyone was excited about how they would place because, I mean, they were a fan favorite. They would end up playing together and then end up picking up Muzz, who was a really underrated player at the time who had just moved from OCE. Everyone was excited about how they would place because, I mean, they were a fan favorite. But being a fan favorite wasn't going to be enough to win you an FNCS. So they began putting in the work to trying to build chemistry as fast as possible before the FNCS Grand Finals. And well, it paid off. They would end up dominating the whole FNCS and would go on to win the entire thing. But before the chapter ended, there was an even bigger tournament, and that was the FNCS Grand Royale. It was basically a glorified FNCS Grand Finals with a higher prize pool. Going into it, everyone thought Booga, Miro, and Muzz would dominate yet again, but they didn't. Well, at least Muzz didn't, because Booga and Miro ended up snaking Muzz for Dukes, who had won the Chapter 2 Season 7 FNCS a few months prior. But why would they change teammates after just winning FNCS? Well, that answer doesn't matter, because they ran through everyone and won the FNCS Grand Royale, winning back-to-back FNCSs and making Miro a 4-time FNCS champ. And if you scroll down the leaderboard just a bit, honestly, just a bit, not... I need you to listen to me? Something really... Too much? Yeah, that's me. He outplaced me once again. Honestly, he got a little lucky there. I wasn't trying that hard. Okay, maybe honestly I have to admit he might be good. But he's gonna fall off soon, and I'm gonna become an FNCS champ. But his reign didn't end there, and he didn't fall off. Chapter 3, Season 1 was duos, and Booga and Miro teamed up to try to make it a 3-peat, and, well, they did it. They went back to back to back and shocked everyone. A 3-peat on NA East was unimaginable, and they had just done it. Then, to close out Chapter 3, they got 3rd in Season 2 and 2nd in Season 3, just missing out by 1 point. But in the Season 3 Grand Finals, there was an up-and-comer in the lobby that we're going to get to later in the video. After Miro and Booga's dominance, they qualified for the FNCS Global Invitational in 2022, and with the pressure on their shoulders to do good, they would end up not placing high on the main stage. This caused Miro and Booga to split, and Miro really took this bad LAN performance to heart. He wanted to lift a global championship like Booga did back in 2019, and it was one of the main reasons why he's been grinding so hard from the start. Then, with the loss of his motivation after some more disappointing performances, Miro would go on to announce his retirement on March 29th, 2023. That would be until an idea floated through Miro's head that he wouldn't regret. But before we get to that, we have to introduce our story's second main character. His first Grand Finals when Miro got second and missed out by just 1 point. That was Cooper Smith, born on since Texas was so far away from NA these servers, he would end up being around 45 ping, which was a massive disadvantage when trying to go pro. Now, even with that high ping, Cooper bursted onto the scene, winning the Solo West casually won. Cooper was a good fighter and was great at solos like Miro was, but never really performed consistently enough to get picked up by a tier 1 trio. And throughout Chapter 2, he would place in a ton of solo counts. Same thing. He would place in solos and do mediocre in FNCSs. That was until Chapter 3, Season 3, where Nani had over 5 times Cooper's earnings and was an established IGL in the region who a few months ago placed 5th in FNCS. This would be pivotal in Cooper's career because come FNCS, they would see themselves in a position to qualify for the Grand Finals after spending the whole season grinding with their coach captor. In the heats, all they had to do was win a game or place consistently throughout the sessions, and